Yo, what is good? It's your guy Tico, guys, and we are back with NBA 2K22 updates today.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And today we're going to go ahead and go over some things. I had an idea. I was on NBA.com and I was looking at an article they had. It was a top story on the front page talking about the string of 50 and 60-point games, and it has its own March Madness in NBA. In the NBA as of now, saying that March Madness is happening in the NBA due to a whole bunch of guys scoring 50 and 60 points. So with that being said, I wanted to go over some actual ratings from the previous ratings update from March 10th, which is not too long ago. It's been about 6 or 7 days, but hey, it is what it is, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel, join the current gen, next gen, retro gen, and switch GNGs, guys. It's only free to do so. Hit the notification bell as well to keep up with the latest and greatest updates, and then smack the like button. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So we're going to talk about Kyrie Irving right now, getting the +1 to get him to a 91 overall. But we also know that Kyrie needs an update on current gen. His fro is still not there. If we go into features and we go to create roster, we literally can see exactly what's going on with Kyrie Irving and his looks. Now, I think this is literally a bug that's affected the current gen version, and I don't know if they've fixed it yet or if they found a fix for the next patch. But this version of Kyrie Irving doesn't seem to be right. For some reason, his hair is short. He has the same stubble that he had with the fro, but we still have an issue with the way he looks and with the player likeness update in the face. So maybe they have that coming in the next patch. But then we go back to Kyrie Irving, talking about him scoring 60 versus the Magic and then having another night where he put up 50 versus the Hornets. So yeah, he got a +1 in his overall, which put him at a 91 overall. And yeah, he's doing well. And he has like 3 more games left to play before the season is over for him until it's a play-in. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. But the next update, hopefully he gets another boost due to him being so consistent and putting up monster number games in March. So yeah, I wanted to go over Kyrie. The next player we wanted to go over also is LeBron James. Now, as of this version of LeBron James, this is not the right version of LeBron James. We all know that this player likeness update is totally wrong, and I kind of want to throw that in there while I'm talking about him, because these guys are really putting on a clinic in the NBA as we speak. And for the actual likeness updates not to be right, has to be something that may be a mistake, or maybe something that's going to be coming soon to be fixed in the game. But we're going to talk about him, and in the last roster or ratings update, whatever you want to call it, he didn't get anything. It was nothing for him. So it was just basically LeBron James and nothing. But he's a 96 overall, and as far as his points, he put up 50 versus the Wizards and 56 versus the Warriors. So that's pretty cool. But this face ain't pretty cool, so we got to figure out and see what they're going to do with this face. Now, I do think, like I said, they're going to come back, and I feel like this is a bug, because if you look at the face and you look at the actual beard, it looks like some type of like color fill-in. So they actually had a color fill-in when you actually put the beard on top of it, and it would just kind of fit perfect, kind of like a layer. So I think that's the thing. But as far as his rating, I think he should at least get a 1-point boost to be like a 97 overall for the next roster, a ratings update, as you want to say. So like I said, he put up 50 versus the Wizards and 56 versus the Warriors. Let's go look at the next guy. All right, we're going to look at Karl Anthony Towns right now. Karl Anthony Towns also is another player that needs a likeness update. It needs to be addressed. Now, they did do some things to the face, and he did get a tattoo behind his ear, but this hairstyle is super outdated. And speaking of a likeness update with Karl Anthony Towns, we need an overall likeness update on both consoles, on the current gen and next gen version of NBA 2K. So I don't know if they're going to do that, but I do know we got a patch coming soon. And as far as him, he's an 89 overall, and he put up 60 versus the Spurs, and he got 17 freaking rebounds. So that's like crazy, right? 17 rebounds, 60 points. And yeah, this likeness too. So this was just something that was brought to my attention, because I was, like I said, I was on NBA.com looking at the top stories, and I was just, I looked at the list and I saw all these guys, and then I went to 2K and I'm like, man. And then I went to the 2K ratings and I'm like, man. And it all started to click, and that's how this video came about. So yeah, we got Karl Anthony Towns. He needs an update as far as his likeness update. He is an 89 overall. Maybe he'll get a +1 in the next update if he keeps going crazy. And yeah, he'll probably be a 90. So let's go ahead and go to the next player. Another notable player that's been going crazy with the 50 and 60 point string of games is Jason Tatum. Now, as we know, Jason Tatum, 54 points versus the Nets, and in the last roster update or ratings update, he got a +1 to make him an 89 overall in NBA 2K22. And this is something cool. I think his update is just fine. I think his face is up to date. I don't think nothing's wrong with it, and I don't think it needs to be fixed. But yeah, shout out to him. We have the infamous Kevin Durant now. Kevin Durant did not get a boost. The reason I'm thinking like these guys in the high 90s don't get a boost because their rating is already like high and it doesn't leave any ceiling for them. But KD actually put up 53 points versus the New York Knicks, and KD is a 96 overall. And as far as his likeness update, it was updated in the last, I think, version of 2K, and it does not look bad at all. So I don't really see KD getting an update unless they just do some like art touch-ups or just rescan his face in the game. I don't see Kevin Durant getting a likeness update or a player likeness update as far as his scan. Now maybe they did scan because this year they have been updating a lot of players 2 or 3 times in the same cycle of the game. Now this guy right here, like I said, is a 96 overall, and he put up 53 points versus the New York Knicks. And yeah, so he's another notable that was on the website, and I wanted to look at his rating as well, and he should be getting something, maybe like a 1-point boost in the next update. So maybe we can look at that. We got one more guy. Let's get it. No one expected for Saddiq Bey to put up 51 points versus the Orlando Magic, but you got to think Kyrie Irving actually put up big points versus them as well. So, you know, he put up 60 against them. So it's like, is it the defense or are these players just going off? But Saddiq Bey, yeah, he did get 51 points versus the Magic, and he's an 80 overall. And his player likeness update looks just fine. It was just updated not too long ago on the current gen version, and next gen has been updated for almost 2 months. So I think we're good to go. And I do have an honorable mention that I want to go over and talk about as far as the updates. Okay, so my honorable mention will be Russell Westbrook, and in the last update, as far as the ratings update in NBA 2K22, he had a -1, which gave him a 78 overall. So a 78 overall for Russell Westbrook is not good, but this face is literally the right face, but the only thing is just the goatee is missing for the likeness update. And I seriously think it's a bug, because if you look at the goatee here, you see a like ink. It's kind of like dark. It's like they're kind of like filling it in, right? Kind of like the LeBron beard, right? So that hair is another layer that goes under it. So I mean, if you just look at it, I'm thinking it's a bug. So hopefully they can find that bug soon and fix it. And as far as his rating, he has not been playing well. I don't know what's going on with the whole Russell Westbrook situation, but -178 overall in 2K, kind of one of the lowest ratings it's been since he's actually entered the game as a rookie. So with that being said, guys, I just wanted to, drop a quick 2K video on you guys, because they're about to come. The video's about to start rolling. And yeah, so I want to go ahead and just do that. But anyway, it's your boy Tico. I'm going to let y'all go. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and join the current gen, next gen, retro gen, and switch gen Gs. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when the videos drop. And also, guys, follow me on Twitter. You know that. You know the deal. You know the drill. And hit the like button. Peace.